All right, face down build 2. If you can do this the hard way, where I'm just going to show you all the parts and a brief description of how I did it, then you can do it that way, and then I'm going to give you the easy way. So this is the goal of what it should look like, but in the B section, because it should start at bar 14 after the introduction. I've got some different things going. So this is what the B section should look like. Should have your bass was just from the intro looped. Kyle continuing 16 bar section. This is probably the harder part. So let me show you edit. It is empty on the first beat of every bar or every other bar. So for the chord change, nothing, da, 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 nothing, da, 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 da. And it should sound like this. The other part is already playing though, so but. And then those other parts that you were hearing are the other guitar, and I do want it on a separate guitar. Sometimes like this could be on the same guitar, but I need it to be a different sound because this part is supposed to have a palm mute. And so we're just gonna kind of fake that by making it with some different settings later on. So it has to be a separate part. This one is the same 3 notes, just a little bit longer, and it'll be put through a different sound. And so on. And then both of those are just looped. They are, this chord G, E, B, F, playing the bottom 3 strings. So ba da 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 da, ba da 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 da. I don't know why that's not playing, but anyway. That's how I did that. Next, the easy way of how to build this. And I'm going to kill it and get back in so that the instrument works. All right, is to just play up here instead of having to play the 3 notes, and we'll delete these 3 later. All right, and then I'm also just going to play the steady beat. So right with the metronome, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and so on. All right, 1, 2, ready, and. Cool. And I hit a C minor chord, and it was bad, right there. That was the bad one. But it's actually going to be great because I fixed it so quick that's the one I'm deleting later anyway. Edit. Oh, not edit yet. I'm going to quantize these now. Settings, quantize, because my beat was not good, not even close to perfect. They're all so far off the beat, it's gross. Settings, quantize, quarter note. Now it's perfect, it's beautiful. Now edit. Ooh, first I'm gonna shorten this to 8 bars long. Edit. I'm gonna get rid of the downbeat on every chord change, because remember that's gonna be a different guitar. Delete. And then the top 3 notes on every chord. Delete. Delete. Honestly, this one, just so that I have the bottom 3. So this one only had 5 notes in it, apparently. They didn't have the bottom note. Delete. So that way I have 3. Just want to hear this. I'm going to move this one down because I know that sounds better. It was the E flat chord, so this E flat is just going to be an octave down. Stop moving that way. E flat. Oh, that one was. Maybe let's try the G. Yucky. Hold on. Find this really quick. you don't have to do that step. Anyway, continuing on, just keep the bottom 3 notes. Delete. Oh, what? Come on. Delete. 1, 2, 3. Delete the rest. Delete the first beat. And hey, this is where I played the wrong chord, so perfect. Delete. Keep the bottom 3 notes. Delete the top 3 for this chord. Delete. All right. Cool. Now I'm going to zoom out so I can select all of these, and I'm going to make them all shorter. About that long. Maybe a smidgen longer. Okay, it's not letting me. Anyway, that's fine. Copy and scooch them all over half a beat so that I can double them. So move them. Oh, which it's not going to want to let me with this one here, so I'm going to delete this last one. Delete. Oh, which is funny because I forgot to grab it anyway earlier. So now it'll let me scooch this over half a beat. Now it should look like that. And then I'm going to go back to beat 2, and I'm going to paste on top of it. No, that didn't work out. I moved everything too far. So there's beat 2. I needed to move everything half a beat. Not all the way to beat 3 like I just had, but to right here. And then I'm going to stack, because I copied everything, I'm going to go back to beat 2 and I'm going to paste everything back on top of itself. And now I have it pretty much doubled. Not pretty much, I have it exactly doubled. Oops. Undo. These last 3 just kind of got a little messed up. I can input this manually, putting it like that, and then flip this on the top left, and I could just enter everything in here. It's time consuming. If you wanted to just enter everything in from here the first time, you could, and just figure out which notes I just used, but that sounds like a lot of effort. So, lastly, you could copy this, and in the other guitar, paste it, and then go through and edit, and pretty much get rid of all but the first notes on each chord. Take this one, move it back to the beginning, and make it long notes. Probably about that long, into the first chord. And then do the same thing with all the chords. Or you could go back to the beginning, into this instrument, and just hit those 3 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or you can hit the whole chord and delete those top notes like we just did earlier. So that's how to make the guitar part. We will merge and amp them later, or you will mess everything up. So please be very careful not to merge and amp them now. Wait for that step.